Stepping in now, Joe DiMaggio, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Standing in, Babe Ruth. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Mantle.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. In now, Mickey Mantle. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, this middle of this lineup is dangerous. You know, he gets 2 quick outs, and then here comes the 3-hitter and the 4-hitter with back-to-back hits. And now the 5-hitter. He's going to have to pitch him a little careful. He thought he was cruising. Now he's in a little trouble.
Into the box, Roger Maris, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Porter waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's slugging over 550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hal McRae stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting third.
Digging in, George Brett. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Mantle on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Batting fourth.
Now to the plate, Bo Jackson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he gets a base hit right there on a sinker that just did not sink. Not a good sign for this guy. Look, he's going to have to execute a sinker, or it's going to be a long night. Or should I say it's going to be a short night for him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ruth on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Second inning up. Into the box, Lou Gehrig. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Yogi Berra.
So stepping in, Yogi Berra. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Tony McCory. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Willie Randolph, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One left. Coming to the plate now, Nails Allen, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Baseman, Nails Allen.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
First baseman.
Now in the box, John Mayberry. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. In there for strike one. Now the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
LaCory is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Darryl Porter.
Darryl Porter.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. And he takes ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well,
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play, and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball.
Center fielder number 6, Willie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Wilson. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
For the Royals.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year and be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Hal McRae is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Ready for another chance? Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Derek Jeter.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Joe DiMaggio.
Striding into the box, Joe DiMaggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Ah, way to get dirty. The throw to first. It's there. He got him.
The right fielder, number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Babe Ruth. Now here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Hard hit to first. Oh, what a play. To first. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping up now, George Brett. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Third baseman, George.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And another foul ball. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Squared that one up just a little late. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Mantle is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Brett rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Number 27 is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And there's ball two now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Allen.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike two now. One out and a runner on second base. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Mantle has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Mayberry. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We're through three here at the K. It's now 3-0 Royals. Striding in once again, Mickey Mantle. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Mantle.
First delivery to him on the way. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 9.
Standing in, Roger Maris comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail in. So coming to the plate, Darryl Porter.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Darryl
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Fouled back. Hit out towards second. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, he executes the sinker, but the batter put the ball in play. And sometimes you just find a hole. Tough break for the pitcher.
Into the box now, Freddie Patrick, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Maris will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Wilson.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Wilson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Runners on the move for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So it's going to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit, but either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
First pitch on its way. George Brett stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready once again, Bo Jackson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit on the ground to short, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And not in time as the run scores.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send it because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Stepping in now, number 27. Skied into straightaway right. Ruth moves over, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors in a couple. At the plate, Yogi Berra. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yogi Berra.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is skied out toward right. McRae is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Willie Randolph.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Randolph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Jeter. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. KC leads this one 5-1. Stepping in, Nails Allen. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Nails Allen.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's in there.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
John Mayberry stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ruth is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 9, Darryl Porter.
At the plate, Darryl Porter. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. Allen is on his way home, and that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
batter number 2, shortstop, Freddie Patrick.
Standing in now, Freddie Patrick, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's running towards second, down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Digging in to try it again, Joe DiMaggio. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time. That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Maris. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Brett is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail 6-1. Striding in once again, Willie Wilson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Wilson.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Hal McRae is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
Here
comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. John Winland takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Third baseman, George.
Digging in and looking for more, George Brett. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Well, that's the advantage of hitting with the infield drawn in. Just hit the ball hard somewhere, and you got a chance to pick up an RBI like he did right here.
In now, Bo Jackson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
So he sets him down swinging. Bo Jackson becomes out number 2 this inning. Number 27 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Maris ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a two-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season, as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter,
and now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Allen.
Lefty Gomez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, nails Allen as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Ruth is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and they're starting to run away. Ready for another shot now. Lou Gehrig, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Lou Gehrig.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Yogi Berra. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
Now batting, third baseman, Tony LaCour.
Ready once again, Tony LaCour. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fly ball out toward right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. On the ground up the middle. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Digging in once again, John Mayberry. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Darryl Porter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Into the box now, Freddie Patrick.
Shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A man at third with 1 away. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Willie Wilson. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Hal McRae. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Goose Gossage comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Mantle is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Royals do strike for a run here on the RBI triple. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Royals 10 and the Yankees ready for another chance. Derek Jeter, he'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit out toward second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Number 5,
Digging in, Joe DiMaggio. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Wilson is there, and he has it for the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Babe Ruth comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. Into the box now, George Brett. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air to center field. Mantle moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Jackson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. High pop up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, number
Digging
27.
in, number 27. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Now in the box, Mickey Mantle starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Thurman Munson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Line to the right side. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig. Dave Winfield will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Winfield.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one, and the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Kansas City get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Number 31.